Ladies and gentlemen, life in Africa is generally known to be hard for the average man, let alone for those that are physically challenged, especially 4 or 5 decades ago, when prejudices against persons with disabilities were much more profound. I would like to introduce you to this book titled Light in the Darkness: Experiences of a Pioneer for the Blind in Sierra Leone. On the life of a man, written by himself in his own words, who became blind at the age of 6. But despite his unfortunate predicament, he was able, against overwhelming odds and with great deal of perseverance and determination, to grow into a highly intelligent and resourceful man with an amazing series of academic accolades, up to double masters, one from the London School of Economics and the other from George Washington University in Washington, D.C. To be blind in Africa, in a society that could be harsh and insensitive to people with disabilities, in which blindness is sometimes associated with curse and considered a taboo, is a big challenge. In some cases, resulting to harrowing rejections and bitter trials, having a profound impact on one's life. It is against these odds that Frederick John Momodu Kamara, or Uncle Fred, as we've proudly referred to him in our alumni association, has become such a powerful symbol of triumph over adversity that he has secured for himself a definite place in our history as a nation and a source of inspiration for all. His book will be a good source of reference for public policy makers, especially those dealing with people with disabilities, including non-governmental organizations, as it takes you through life growing up in Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Frederick John Momodu Kamara.
Thank you, Jasmed, for that wonderful introduction. Well, as you rightly pointed out, I became blind at the age of 6 years. And growing up as a blind child in a traditional African society was a very big challenge. In fact, even my own father had doubts as to whether I would become a useful person at all in society. Luckily for me, however, I had a mother who, though illiterate, was very understanding, very loving, and very caring. And with her, I was able to get the kind of personal confidence, self-confidence that has helped me through life. Then, through the auspices of the late Paramount Chief Almami Dura II, I was able to enter the Milton Magai School for the Blind in Freetown, Sierra Leone's first school for blind children. I was one of the first 3 foundation pupils in that school. From the School for the Blind, I entered the Albert Academy, where I gained my secondary education. And from the Albert Academy, I entered Frobe College, becoming the nation's first blind university undergraduate student. When I graduated from Frobe College, I entered Sierra Leone's civil service in the then Ministry of Social Welfare, where I rose through the ranks to become Sierra Leone's first most senior civil servant, and I attained to the position of Chief Social Development Officer, the equivalent of Executive Director for Social Services in the whole country. And throughout this period, from the Albert Academy on to Frobe College, I faced a lot of challenges in the sense that I did not have material in Braille, or most of the material that was needed for the work had those levels was not available either in Braille or other accessible formats. So I had to depend very much on my teachers and fellow students for help. And also when I became a civil servant, I faced challenges being the only blind person among so many people. So, but with all those challenges, with perseverance and determination, as you said, Jasmed, I was able to pull through. In my book, Light in the Darkness, I have tried to chronicle my experiences up to the point where I was able to come out into society as a very independent, very productive and self-supporting person, and as an example to others, because after me, other blind students were able to enter Frobe College. I subsequently went from one level of academic achievement to another, because I did graduate studies at Illinois Wesleyan University in Bloomington, Illinois, then London School of Economics, where I got my first master's degree, and then subsequently George Washington University. All of these things I was able to achieve because of the inspiration I got from my mother and from other people along the way who were able to help me along, and that is why I have tried to share my experiences in Light in the Darkness, so that other people who read it might be able to help people with disabilities who may otherwise become a liability to themselves and to society. And because if you are not able to utilize or to get the talents that are innate in you to to utilize those talents, then you become a liability to yourself and to society. This is what many persons with disabilities are experiencing. And so my book, Light in the Darkness, can help you see how to help others become assets to their societies. I therefore recommend it, and I urge you to take a look at it. It is available from a number of book outlets, but especially from Amazon. Take a look at it and see how you can get inspiration from it, and I can assure you, you will enjoy reading it. In case you need more information about the book or about me, or in case you have a group that you would like me to talk to, or to talk to you personally, I am available, and I will be more than happy to talk to you, and I can be reached at my cell phone, which is 240-463-6375. That is 240-463-6375, or my email address, which is fredjmkamara@hotmail. No, it's fredjmkamara01@hotmail.com. That is FREDJ